Chevy got me up now. Water down the dancing in my chest. You wanna fuck now? Only time I drink soda when I drink. Only time.
Hey, what is up, everybody? Daily Vlogger here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna be talking about the cancer that is just floating around YouTube, and quite frankly, I've had enough of hearing about him and just seeing countless videos about him and all this dumb shit. And if you can't tell by the title or the thumbnail or the way I'm talking, is I'm talking about fucking Jake Paul, the ghetto Ohio chicken boy that lives in fucking Los Angeles with his Team 100 memelists, and yeah, it's fucking trash. So basically, if you don't know what Team 10 and Logan Paul is and all of them, Logan Paul was a Viner, a shitty Viner. Then he moved over to YouTube after Vine died. And when Vine died, you know, all the big Viners went to either Instagram or YouTube. Some of the big Viners actually died and they don't do anything anymore. They just fucking live in Carolina or some shit. But anyway, besides them living in Carolina, the Pauls, who are one of the successful ones, who are paid and all that dumb shit. So anyway, they live in Los Angeles and all that. And Team 10 is a group of fuckboys and like 2 girls. So basically there's Logan, who's the fucking ringleader of Team 10, which basically what he does is he finds his teammates, his Team 10 people, and if they don't wake up before 10 o'clock, fines them $50. Alcohol, smoking, like $500. Shit. A lot of extra stuff. You're not allowed to bring people into the Team 10 house unless Jake gives you consideration that you can bring him in. And it sounds like fucking hell just living in that house. And not to count, like, what they do, like, on the first note, they put a bunch of furniture. Some of the furniture was theirs, but because they're renting the house, they threw in furniture that isn't even theirs. So they emptied the fucking pool and put furniture in there, and they lit the furniture on fire. So there was a giant fucking flame abroad in a fucking pool. All the neighbors' houses were filling with smoke and shit. And yeah, what a good neighbor, Jake Paul. Like a good neighbor, Jake Paul is there. Yeah, so yeah, if you couldn't tell, Jake Paul's a shitty neighbor. Alright, so besides him breaking the law multiple times, eavesdropping on his neighbors, which is against the law in California, setting shit on fire, jumping on top of a news van, yeah. All that good stuff, man. Just this cancerous stuff. And honestly, I've had enough of this. It's like once in a while Jake might have an okay video, but still, everything's garbage. It's like, why make videos of you being dumb and you know your crowd, your audience is a bunch of 12-year-olds? Like, you're making a bad influence on, like, these little girls, and I'm not gonna say boys, because, like, what boy watched fucking Logan Paul and Jake Paul? But, anyway, all of your fans, which are, like, 12-year-old girls, are always swarming outside your house. You're setting a bad influence to them, because you're gonna be like, okay, guys, today, we're pretending that a crazy fan broke into our Team 10 house and got killed. That was an actual video. They pretended that a fucking one of their little groupies got into the house and somehow got stabbed and shit, was laying by the pool of blood flowing into the pool, which was weird. It made no sense. And all the guys were like, "Oh my god, he's wearing merch. It must be a fan." Hi. And they're all on the high alert and shit, and it's just retarded. And all the videos are cancer, and I don't understand how this guy has fucking, I don't know, how many subscribers does he have? Like 7 million at this point? It's a tumor. And don't even let me get started on his team making fucking diss tracks. Some people have a problem with Rice Gum, but I actually really like Rice Gum and I watch all his videos and I like his music. But like what the fuck is with like it's Everyday Bro and fucking Jerica and that one he just saw like this to all the big YouTubers, like he was talking about good stuff he did, but then he's like bragging about it, like he was talking about how he was like helping a girl with cancer and he's bragging about it, like it's like he's basically saying, yeah, I did bad shit in the past, but I did one thing good and that makes me good. So like say, oh, you're in a fucking courtroom. Oh, officer, actually, I know I killed somebody, but 2 months ago, an old lady dropped her ice cream cone, and I helped her clean up her ice cream cone. So really, I shouldn't be responsible for killing this person, because a few months ago I helped an old lady, and that makes me a good person. He's basically doing that, and the song is fucking garbage. All of his songs are garbage, and that fucking Ohio Fried Chicken, it's like, I can feel the tumors growing on my back when I listen to that shit. I know I'm kinda angry with this video, but like, it's such like a topic that aggravates me, and it's so annoying. Like, he's ruining YouTube. It's just, it's dumb. It's like, I every day I watch YouTube for most of my day. And sometimes I play my PlayStation, sometimes I go downstairs, hang out, edit videos, blah, 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 blah. But most of the day, I'm editing videos and watching YouTube. So when I see this guy in my recommended, and all the videos I see are either rants on Pyrocynical, not Pyrocynical, but Pyrocynical made a few rants on him, but rants on Jake Paul, which I always see, Jake Paul Keemstar. I don't have any issue with people making these videos, but when I see him in my recommended, I get pissed off, so I feel like I should just make a video talking about how, just stop. It's like, I watched a whole bunch of Keemstar videos, I did my research, I looked online and shit. He could be facing jail time, fines for eavesdropping, all that shit. So many fines, and he's acting like it's all fine. Fucking daily vlogging, and like the shitty part is, all the Team 10 members, their job is vlogging for Jake. That's their job, and the only way they make money is from the ad revenue. And at the end of the month, or whenever they get their ad revenue, whenever they get their check, Jake takes like 30% of their check. So this bitch is like renting Raris and Lambos and doing all that shit. It's like everybody in my family hates him. It's like everybody in my family is like, oh, there's Logan and Jake Paul. I don't really have a problem. I don't really have a problem with Jake. I mean Logan. Logan's fine. He's kind of a weirdo. At least he has a. It's gross. It's gross. It should just stop. Jake got dropped from his Disney fucking thing. We came to a mutual agreement. By mutual agreement, they probably sat you down in a room and said, yeah, you're fired. Because I remember watching one of his videos, and like a little kid was roasting him by saying, the little kid was like, I'm in like 39 scenes, and how many are you in? 5. So like, this little kid is doing it better than a grown man who's pretending to be a kid, which is just cancerous. I'm happy he got dropped from Disney, because that's just going to lower Disney's ratings and make them a target. So good thing they dropped him. And Jake, just please stop. You're like worse than Derv. You're like Ruby Rube level, man. It's like, you know how good you can make your well, I know, I'm going to take that back. He can't make his YouTube good. But he can stop doing all this cringy shit and make it somewhat better, because this fucking, it's everyday, bro, is garbage. It's like, low-key, I could sit down in FL, write up a beat, and it's bad because he's like, I made it in one day. It's pretty apparent that you made it in one day, sweetie. But alright, so I could sit down in FL and make a beat right there, and it'd be fine, because I'm 12, and I could do that real quick, then I could be done. I could be done, and I have a beat in a song that's better than his, but I don't have a music video because I can't fucking rent Lambos and rent a mansion. But yeah, it's like super cancerous. He needs to stop. Like, seriously. Just stop, please, Jake. It's hurting everybody on YouTube. And the constant diss tracks, KSI leaving Sidemen dropping diss tracks. It's like, it's retarded. And I'm done with it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this weird video. It was actually pretty long. I'm actually dropping this pretty early in the morning. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah. Peace out. Peeps.
Bought a new bitch and she white light work. If a nigga talking down, I got D-weight under my shirt. Monster trunk rims on the Chevy got me up now. Water down the dancing in my chest, she wanna fuck now. Every time I drink soda, when I drink